check. You good now? Let's do it!
Take a bit of time. Swim deep time today. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, dog, it's the beach lab, paint on the brain. Florida heat, but my chaos won't wane. Tracing lines, fine air, brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pull heavy, but the colors gleam. Twitch stream live, we changing the thrill. Kenny Boucher vibes, bending time to my will. Next level painting, yeah, we breaking the frame. Literal best of all days, no two are the same. Brush spray chaos, we redefine art. Living the beats lab, tearing worlds apart. Mixing pigments like potions, I'm brewing a storm. Art in the chaos, breaking every norm. Hobo life whispers, but I'm tracing gold. Each stroke a story that's waiting to unfold. Airbrush sings like a jet in the sky. Kenny's got the fire, no need to ask why. Florida heat, but we stay ice cold. Next level vibes, watch the magic unfold. Heart pull deep, yeah, the rhythm don't lie. Heart pull deep, yeah, the rhythm don't lie. Heart pull deep, yeah, the rhythm don't lie. Wash away doubt, let the sparks fly. Tracer chasing dreams in the neon glow. Chaos in control, it's the only way to go.
Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days. Live from the Beats Lab in Central Florida, we're doing it again. Look at that shit. Man, Coil Daddy in chat. AR Quinn. Captain Banhammer. More Dog. The Huff. The Kill Thief. My man Rottweiler. That's right, Kara Quinn on the moth. Eileen talked me into it. Definitely a childscape. Door Dog, doing good, brother. Solid week. Solid week. AR Queen in the house. Banhammer, what intro was that? Talk about our rap song? Do I have this on the right way? I think so. Seems right. Yeah. Just so small. Next level Mothman. I love these little antenna things. These things slap. Recoil, right? Trajan, let me get some love in chat. Happy Halloween, everyone. Eileen's on her way home. plan on going to like a local bar after the stream. Chaotic, what's up, brother? So we want to stay on task tonight. Get our giveaways done. That's right, Recoil. Orktober. Love this little cape. Do I have a Mothman like? I feel like I had a PNG at some point. Get it. Oh. Not the right file. I love it how everyone puts up like fake PNGs. You notice that? Fuck it. Got him. All right. So, how's everyone's week? Everyone doing stuff for Halloween. Today's David's birthday. Master 6000 on myspace.com. Our brother. Dr. D in the house, 36 months. One week married in the books, just about. Tomorrow. Today's the big day. Gonna give away the plushies. The squig dice bags to the final four, and shout out to Banhammer, got already boxes, the Watang dice trays. Sacred Scroll looks updated. And Banhammer, you still have to make those two, right? Oh, you sent me 3? One more. Recoil's cooking. Mateo, what's up, brother? Taught a few classes this week. Good time to get signed up. Had a few people graduate out. Big openings in my calendar. Exclamation point, Ender. Orktober. Exclamation point, access. My classes. Or I'm on the white OG. Eileen will be here soon. She's on her way home from work. Saruman. Thank you. The whole day. Halloween at work with the little ones. We're gonna go to this little local bar she's wanted to go to. It's like a styled speakeasy, like kind of like a library. I always wanted to go to, so we're gonna go to that after the show. Mateo for sure. Yeah, the calendar is getting more and more open. Also, bourbonandbolters.com, guys. Got a big meeting about it today. The time to get a ticket is now if you're on the fence. You don't have much longer before the deferred payments goes away. Simon over on YouTube says, "Yo, dog, morning coffee with Kenny. Did you paint the giant penis in neighbor's fence yet?" No, it resolved itself. They told me I didn't have to clean it. They took back what they said. Goramon. Oh, that'd be sick. You bring all your MCP stuff. That'd be sick to set up. Fucking, we don't have anything like that there. MCP demos all week. Oh. Got through, I think we got to a great place online too. I haven't been updated. I haven't been caught up on the Patreon uploads. Been a wild week, you know. Got married, family. Then garbage came on Monday because I produced a lot of trash and I had a bunch of trash bags. Told you like the garbage truck came by and stole my garbage can. It's just like, psych, threw it in the back, just threw it in there. That was the whole thing. Resolved that. Being a grown-up. Even musket. But with the lion, I'm pretty happy about next steps. think I either want to get some armor laid out or gold laid out, or maybe work on the actual armor. Not sure yet. Maybe get the helmet on the guy. I don't know. Lormon says, oh, he's talking to the chat. Thank you for the endorsement. Testimonial. Also got kind of fucked. I don't know if you guys have had this problem, but somebody gave us like a Visa gift card or like in a wedding card, and Eileen was like, "I'm gonna buy you a bunch of clothes," and I was like, "Oh, thanks, babe." Did use the card, and then woke up this morning to it being declined and them auto charging her credit card, or like paid off credit card. Like, what? So I spent like an hour on that, discovering that based on what kind of gift card you have, kind of blocks you from using different merchants because you have no zip code or address attached to it. So really, if any merchant requires that, you can't use it. And I'm like, oh man, that's a really. I was like, can I just get the money out of this? They're like, nope. I was like, I can't do. I was like, I'll pay myself. Don't make me. Now I gotta pay off a credit. I gotta put money on a credit card. So you've actually cost me money until I resolve this. Has anyone experienced that with a Visa, like these Visa gift cards? Really disappointing for my lady. All right. Let's see if we can lock into the cradle. Legion of Gray Plastic, what's up, brother? Have a paper towel. Lock into the obesity cradle. First time you hear about that, you had the gift card to PayPal or something. That's the first trick I tried. But again, no zip code. No, there's no. I can't. I talked to them on the phone. They're like, yeah, suck it, nerd. Some you can, but not this type. That's what she told me. Not the kind you have. Tormund, there's a $200 gift card. She had like a paid off credit card on file, like her Amazon credit card, you know, with shitty interest. So, yeah, we got, no problem. We'll pay the credit card off, then use the $200 somewhere else. But it's funny how, like, in this moment in time, she's out $200. Not $200 spent, right? The most annoying phone call I ever had in my life. Yeah, Circle K, I'll take it. Yeah, Queen. Yeah, I Googled it and turns out it's a whole thing with Amazon. Yeah, hold on. I kind of feel like this. I'm gonna get paint on this thing. So unhook it. Let's see what we have for gold. Let's get some rich gold. Oh wait. Did I just get a text? Ah.
F those guys. Consider it a second wedding gift. Peace, love, and happiness to you and Aileen.
Get some strong man love. Oh my god. Almost knocked the whole desk over Saruman. I'm so fat. Exclamation point strong man love for my man Saruman. Out of my heart. Thank you. Shout out to Recoil. He just made me a new picture. Saruman, F those guys. Yeah. Fuck the shady gift card market. Saruman, you remember the good old days?
Happy Halloween, happy married life, happy Orktober.
Banhammer, battle ready boxes coming in. Got some people making some progress on the old Squig dice bag giveaway. We didn't know that was happening today, so I'm on a Banhammer. There's some rich gold. Banhammer, let me get some love in chat for that legend. A noosh. Now, I spent some time soaping up these brushes with the new brush soap. Just rinse some of that soap off. Is that my baby? Can I talk for a second? Uh-oh. This is gonna. I'm gonna get in trouble, guys. 1 second, guys. I'm going full screen. I'm in the cradle, baby. I'm in the cradle, baby. Are you? You're not letting me scoot over. Yeah. Go back to your. They could probably hear you right here. On this one, baby. Yeah, they get. Yeah, this is her school costume.
My school appropriate costume.
Apparently a lamp. There you go. Sormon says, fucking A, Alina Swords. Recoil said, look at you two. The Legion of Great Plastic. He's like, I'm in the cradle, baby.
Yeah.
I'm locked in the cradle. The obesity cradle.
I have to get ready to be a lamp now. I'm supposed to be a lamp. See how I made him be the moth? He loves moth.
Oh, hold on. That one doesn't have your mic layer.
Oh, look at the moth with the tea. I love that. Oh no, the machine is in here. And it's eating your...
It ran over the lid to my wet palette. It's just shitting on my wet palette. Bane my heart. It is warmed.
Yeah, I was Finn, and my best friend, she was Princess Bubblegum. She was my girlfriend. Not even well, it was planned, but with all the wedding and everything, I completely forgot. So thank God I remembered to be Finn.
Yeah, this morning.
I was up at 3 in the morning, finding my costume.
That's right.
I had none of this planned. I only a Finn hat because I love Finn. I love adventure.
I just turned your mic off so you can use this one.
Oh, I can take this off?
Yeah, because you're close enough to it that it just hears you.
You have pictures of us so you can show everybody?
You and Darlene?
Yeah, me and Darlene.
Yeah.
about the kid.
Going to WhatsApp right now. Loading up. It was Beepo? Dr. D?
Oh, you're gonna see him. Bimo. You're gonna see him. He was in the mix.
Yeah.
No, in the... That one, yeah. Are you clapping us?
No. I was just taking a quick screenshot. But now I'm downloading it.
You have to show... Clapped out beam.
I abandoned that action when you said, why are you doing that? Then I downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
So it's this huge ass picture instead.
Yes.
See?
Everybody wants to see the huge ass picture.
One.
Here we are. Everybody's... Look how cute.
Panic says, nice
Hi.
to see you on stream.
Thank you. Aren't we so cute?
Sormon says, hey you guys, I can't see how you can't see how wide my smile is. Oh. Did the kids dress up today too?
Yes. I can't show that.
There was a bumblebee.
Half of them were crying anyway.
Halloween's scary.
No, when you tell them what to do.
Yeah. We're gonna go to the library speakeasy after this,
Yeah,
which she's been dying to go to. Today's a great day.
it's gonna be a good day. It's every day. It's a
Speak louder. See?
Hmm?
Very good. It makes green lines when it hears you. So say it was a great day again.
every day's a great day. Hey, back to work.
I like how you have the loudest voice when you're not on stream.
I know.
And then when you're on stream, you're like a little mouse.
I was literally telling my mom how I love to scream all the time, all day, every day, and then so annoyed by it. And then here I am with I scream all day.
That's right. Sormon says, how nice to see Eileen's friend there. Halloween is such a great time to connect with kids.
Yeah, she's my. So what it is I met her like 5 years ago. No, 3 years ago. Because when I came here, I had nobody. Like my only friend here. And she's my paraprofessional. So I work with her. She's like another teacher.
Yeah. You're like, I guess back in the day, they would have said teacher's aide.
Yeah, she's my teacher's aide. But I call her my teacher because she like works just as hard as I do. And it's not fair to call her a teacher's aide. I see her as like the same as me.
That's right.
She should get paid just the same as me because she does the same work as me, but she doesn't. And she's my best friend now because she has no choice.
That's right. And she gave you a beautiful present for the wedding, too.
Oh, she did. And she made a speech. Very nice speech.
That's right. She did a toast.
And she was like the only friend that was invited to the wedding. Because she's like my only friend. Here. Oh, that sounds great.
Read it out loud.
Chilaquiles with chicken tinga on a bolillo. Did I say that right? That sounds Mexican. Chilaquiles. No, that's not Mexican. I don't know what that is. Captain Van Hammer, what is that?
Mateo says, Happy Halloween.
Happy
Okay.
Halloween. Chilaquiles, that sounds like from Argentina.
What's that part? The bolillo. Bolillo.
Bolillo. I don't know. The chinga chinga ana bolillo. I don't know. Chilaquiles. No, I don't know what that is.
Says, y'all don't do chilaquiles? Robbie Lawrence says, can't stick around. Wanted to say congratulations on the wedding. I myself just got hits 10-4. Congratulations, Robbie, on YouTube.
Congratulations, Robbie.
Eggs and salsa scrambled with tortilla chips? Bro, that
Yeah.
slaps. I've basically accidentally invented that once.
It's like a torta, see? That's like not Puerto Ricans don't do. That's like Nicaraguense. That's like Argentina. That's like Colombia. We don't do that. We do bread. Everything goes on bread.
Old Fart Gaming. Halloween is coming. Also true in the Netherlands. My son is off to a Halloween party in the Netherlands. Awesome. Kara Quinn says, "Bo,
It's a
you
short. It's a short baguette. But Captain Banhammer, you never said, oh, Mexican. So it is Mexican. So Captain Banhammer is Mexican?
I think he said it like on his dad's side or something."
Oh. Oh, I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
I'm secretly Mexican.
It's funny how like all the Hispanics like the other Hispanic foods more.
Yes. If I had to choose Mexican and Nicaraguense, that's my two favorite foods.
Panic says Mexican food is life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have some fond memories of being utterly obliterated on Tejon Street in Colorado Springs, walking back to my car past this little Mexican food cart with steak burritos. Saved my life.
The fried cheese from the carne asada is my favorite. Oh, and that little coleslaw with vinegar from the Nicaraguense food, that's my favorite.
Everything's her favorite, by the way.
It is.
You'll learn. When we listen to music, when we drive somewhere, when she's a passenger princess, every song that comes on is prefaced by, "This is my favorite."
Yeah.
The tiki bar in my neighborhood dressed up their interior all Dia de los Muertes style, Captain Banhammer said. That's awesome. Good breakfast burritos save your life during the rough hangover too. That's a fact. Cat Pin. You know what's funny? So today is Poe Master 6000's birthday. MySpace.com, David Boucher. And he is on record as saying breakfast burritos grow on trees in hell. He hates them. He also says the smell of coffee makes him nauseous. There's something wrong with David. I think has severe issues. Have you heard anyone saying that those two things before?
No.
What is that called? It's called La
Cueva.
Cueva, and it slaps.
Look, my daughter-in-law is Nicaraguan, so we eat well. Tex-Mex or Calmex. Oh, I love Tex-Mex too. Yeah. Oh, my favorite restaurant is Chuy's.
Oh, that's right. The one we went to in Orlando.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That's like a chain. I'm sure a lot of these people have heard of it. I first heard of it when I came here to Orlando. And then I realized they're like all over the place. Ew, Chuy's. I love it. They make the best margaritas too. Best frozen margaritas. They make the swirl.
Okay, Quinn, you made like 20,000 breakfast burritos as a parent's restaurant? What's that? Ray Prey says, there are things I could say about David's opinions, but it's better if you do as his brother. Doesn't make sense. The man doesn't drink coffee, doesn't eat breakfast burritos.
He's vegetarian.
He's Bean burritos from Taco Bell.
Oh, look, he just put a food in the whip.
Oh, Kara Quinn, that's right. Your parents own 3 restaurants. I remember that.
Nice.
Meal Man says great drinks and appetizers, meals not so much. He lived in Austin where they're based out of. You know, but I would assume that someone who lives in Austin or anywhere in Texas would have pretty strong opinions about Mexican food, especially coming from a Mexican restaurant chain. Whereas you
Well-
have more access to authentic Mexican than we do.
I just eat chimichangas, so. And I love their. If it has free chips and salsa, I'm there. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, chimichangas are my favorite.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Margaritas do slap. Any margaritas slap. Well, not any, but those margaritas do slap. And let me tell you a secret. I used to steal those cups. I hope nobody works for Chewy here.
Look at this. This is Captain Banhammer's little home bar.
Oh, nice.
It's his house, I
There's
think.
some fancy plates.
That's your house, right?
No, I think that's the restaurant he does the tank at, he said.
Gravity says Chewy's is mid.
Yeah. I never said it was the best.
You said it
That
was your
my
favorite. Very different, guys.
Yeah. Because I stole the cups from there because they were cute.
That's it. Oh, that's not your house?
No, he said that's where he did the tank.
Trudy's North Side was your favorite Banhammer? That was in Austin? So many better places. Kara Quinn, Del Taco is better than Taco Bell.
I've never heard of Del Tacos.
I saw them a lot in Colorado. Much better. Yeah, Meal Man can't fight the truth. You want to go get
Yeah.
your
I'll let you
your other
work.
stuff going?
All right. See you guys later. I'm gonna go take a shower and all that and be a lamp next. It's good seeing everybody and talking to everybody.
How does it feel to be married for almost a week?
Feels the same.
Yeah. It's not like I had a choice. As soon as I moved in, she was like, "You're married to me."
Yep.
She's like, "This is your house now."
I did say that, yes. Okay. Have fun, guys.
All right, baby, I love you.
I love you.
Gotta log back into the cradle.
You want me to take this machine out?
Please. The Roombas in here are ruining my life.
Thank you for our Yuffie.
Put the gate back on. There we go. Love you, baby. Oh no. Snagged the carpet. Blaming the fucking Roomba. Anybody just tuning in? Got my Mothman tape. Okay, so what we want to do is we can take some rich gold, guys. This brush is still stiff from so long. Little noosh. What we want to do, carefully, get some gold down. On this trim. Using the number 4 right now. Want to get the whole ass lion. We're raw dogging it with a little touch of noosh. This is right over mahogany. Using the tip of our brush, a little stipple laydown and a heart pull. We're just creating a wet edge toward the middle. As you can see. Rotate back here. We're going to keep pulling that wet edge off the middle. And I'm going to rotate back this way because I like to put the tip right where the fur meets the armor. Pull back. Stay in the unsafe position and pull back to the safe position. The stock rich gold Monument Hobbies. Light brush pressure. There. Get that little latch. Invert slightly. Rotate. I'll use a smaller brush for anything I don't feel comfortable with. Get a little bit more rich gold. Touch of noosh. I'm keeping most of the brush load on the very tip of my brush for this. Stay back here. Tormon, it says Noosh is the best shit ever. Love Noosh. Move in right here. Running a heart pull. Even Musket. My guy. How you doing on your homework? Strong man loving chat. This guy's trim is great. Nice and broad. Good depth. Steve Musket says done working on extra credit. Ooh. Guns out trick or treating. Or you're about to take him out. How's trick or treating work these days? Does everyone do like a community thing? We're just loading it up with stipples and heart pull. That's big like Judge Dredd shoulder. No. Gravity, you're where you live 6 to 8. You don't want to participate. Turn your front light off. Quince is mostly doing trunk or treating around here. Yeah, we did run wild back in the day. Seems like most people are trying to be more safe. Not sure how I feel about the overall effect. The kind of like, what do they call that? Gentle parenting or helicopter parenting. I think is what you're referencing, kind of. Not sure how great that is. I am not an expert. I don't have a kid. I barely have an opinion. Man, that gold looks good. Travis, they're mistaxing my kids' loot. Crash at M says it's so lame. We used to be out till 9, 10 in grade school. Ran every neighborhood we could manage. Yeah. I remember like just being on the street, my neighborhood, and we just like wander from house to house, playing like N64 and Super Nintendo, and kind of a revolving door. Parents had no idea whose house we were at. All the parents looked out for all the kids. I know that's changed in many ways for many reasons. Yeah, let me rinse this big brush down. Yep, pillowcases. Well, Kara Quinn's the oldest man on the internet, so they didn't have cool like candy buckets. They just had pillowcases. We go to a smaller brush, taking this thing off, just hitting the light. The candy sack is superior collection tech. And let's go right here. Smaller brush. I just laying it on heavy and spreading it out. Make sure the top of that little lion's hairline. Oh, now and later's crashing at him. Yeah, when you were down to just that after a few days. Yep. Those things sucked. Load it up. Pull it down and heart pull back. Come to his chest. These little clasps. Using a small brush. Will always be rotating. Circus peanuts. Oh my god, Gravity's a 3. Those things were so, it was instant tummy ache. Candy corn. Yep. Disgusting. Yeah, as a kid, I just wanted the chocolate bars. Is that accurate? Is that like Snickers? Pieces. M&M's. Three Musketeers. Shit like that. Tootsie Rolls, I hated those. I don't know why. Favorite was Almond Joy. Dr. D. That was a little fat ass, I ate it all. But definitely like the little chocolates. Feel like candy corn and the circus peanuts got me sicker faster though.
Last of these creatures roamed to the earth millions of years ago. But as it turns out, this species is all but extinct.
Then we get the sword dick. Those had some house-made candy apples or some shit popcorn ball thing. Yeah, the ones that hit the razor blades. Yeah, exactly. Rather have a Tic Tac. Prime time painting.
One has to be careful when coming in contact with these creatures.
Yeah, I've got hollow raisins. Gravity theory. Yeah, fuck that.
A single wrong step, and you might just become their next to lunch.
Gravity's theory. Currently handing out full-size Hershey's with almond, Reese's, Kit Kat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're a fucking hero. All right, here. I'm being blown up on WhatsApp. What? Darlene and Eileen are texting me. Right, attack of the lean. Let's invert right here. Get underneath. Let's see if we can catch a couple angles. That I wasn't able to catch earlier. Right here. Okay. Gotta do more to this before I start messing with it. Yeah, let's just stay here. Let's grab some bright gold. We're gonna grab some stock bright gold. Maybe a little water over here just in case. And so we're going true metallic. Grab a little noosh. A bright gold. We're gonna go raw dog. I'm gonna focus toward the corners, the flats. Little noosh in there, slight amount of moisture. I was going to start really shining that gold up in a kind of designed way where we're focusing on anything kind of sharp. But also the thing about metallic paint is it does its best work when it's opaque. So what we're doing is we're doing like, imagine we're doing 2 thin coats of paint. I'm not like a thick coat of paint and a thin coat of paint. But instead of just doing the same paint over and over again, I'm building up the opacity and some intrigue and highlight simultaneously by bumping around with this shinier position. The more opaque it gets, more of that like reflective medium will do its job. The whole point of the metallic paint is that it's reflective. So if you dull it down too much, it doesn't reflect light. Therefore, why'd you use it? I bring that up all the time. Every time we use metallics. There we do. What's up, man? Same thing on the lion. I work the fur with some short heart pulls. That's almost touching the green. Turn the light down a little bit so you can witness it. Little noosh, little moisture to the nose. Work those little cat features. Cheek. At lip. Cheek. Back to the fur. And especially if you are going to use a wash on the gold. Always take it to 11 before you introduce the wash. So you'll rarely catch me messing with like any dark metallics. Unless it's like Plague Marines or something. Like here, if I want the wash to settle, I still want the gold to be glorious. We're doing like the finishing touches. Some of these little strands of hair. Right there. So you see, look at the difference between this one and that one. Got that extra shine.
Confused and disillusioned by music production. And then I found the making of Lunar live stream. My name is Virtual Light. He just wrote a giant piece of art in like 4 hours, and you watch the entire thing, and it made the whole thing less scary.
Metallic medium. It's not metallic white. You can kind of look at it as metallic white. You wanted to, Huff. It's just the medium. Just so it can be used to punch your silvers up a little bit for sure, but I've used it before that way. There, little noosh, little water. Normally I just straight raw dog, but my paint's a little thick. The metallics are old. I've been using them for a while. So on something like this, what I'll do is I'll run a line across the top. Here. And some in here, center mass. Anything that's round, I usually go center mass. A little brighter down there. I'll try to just kind of skitter along the feathers here. The Judge Dredd logo. Put it right there on the banner. Terraquin says he doesn't really like the Orktober metallics. He paints a lot of custodians. I imagine that guy has a really dialed into what he wants from a metallic. Can't disagree with you though. Like, it's not like I don't use enough metallic paint. Critical. shiny gold. So that's like all I see when I'm using it. Ernader says, not to be rude, but what the hell? Not here for 2 years and you're all beardy and grayed out. I retired. And I came out of retirement because I'm poor. Did you see me when I moved back to Florida? Or is it still in Hollywood? And in these little details. Got a little bit more minutia in it. Playing on the hairline. Basically just doing like cell shading, kind of subtractive highlighting on the metallic with the brighter metallic. We do the same thing with basically any color.
You can all go.
He says, I do not really know. About 2 years, a little over 2 years ago, I moved to Florida. I lived with my parents for a year. And I just moved out, got married last weekend, and I live with my wife now. Hairdo, you moved back to Cali. Right as I left. Yeah, Gwen says it works in this model to warm gold fits to greens. I like, especially when I'm doing a marine, I like glorious gold. You know what I mean? Like, got like yellow AF. There. So look at that. That's like a nice solid yellow, like a pale yellow with glitter. Hairdo says you're about ready to leave again. No, I missed some things about Cali, but I think I missed Florida more. Dr. D says, Eddie and I were in Austin at the same time when I was at Wyatt's place. My brother, too. I missed a lot of people when I was there. No. Sword dick. Ramp it up. Second stack. I love how that, I just love like the Dark Angel, like green and gold. Like, it's just so glorious, man. Quinn, you were stationed in the Bay Area a couple times, about 8 years total. I liked it, but don't miss the traffic and the crazy BS with taxes and regulations. Yeah. Don't miss it. I'll miss that part. I'll tell you though, it's funny though. I don't have like a lot of dog in the fight anymore. But like, now that I'm an adult in my 40s, and I have to have things like life insurance and health care and things like that. And I own a business. I owned a business in California. I owned a business in Florida. I owned a business in Colorado, North Carolina. Like, of all the places I lived, Florida's the most annoying to run a business because it might not be taxes, but it's fees. Fee city, and it's set up in such an obnoxious way to nickel and dime you. It's frustrating. It's like unknowable the amount of nickel and diming I go through. But it is literally, that's how they get you. Everything's like a $10, $25, or $50. You don't fight too much of it. Like, it's, you know what I mean? California was bigger numbers, but I was exempt from a lot of them because small business exemptions. And I didn't have to pay state taxes, which is a much bigger number than zero here. But I had Medi-Cal, and so I didn't know, but I didn't really understand insurance. I just had Medi-Cal, and that's the state insurance that my state taxes paid for. Got surgery on that thing, emergency room visits. You know, like literally no deductibles, just like went and got treatment. So I didn't know. Now I have insurance that costs $200 a month. And I went into the gastro, referred me for an endoscopy. I went to show up and they were like, that'll be three G's. I was like, I don't need it. Never mind. Because I hadn't hit my $8,000 deductible and my $200 insurance, you know? And I was like, oh, I see now. Well, like, there are things I miss, but I miss Florida more. Things I don't like about Florida, but I missed it more. Yeah, fees are just taxes, wearing glasses, or the mustache paper, exactly. Florida is the scam capital. That's the other thing I learned, Nordog. Florida is scam central, son. Hairdo. You can get a lot of medical stuff waived if you don't make the thing is, I'm an above board business with an above board tax strategy with everything's transparent. I can't hide anything. And I do have supplement. Like I am receiving a subsidy for my health insurance. I still pay $200. The best I can do is $8,000 deductible. I pay $2,400 a year to have catastrophic insurance. You know what I mean? I paid, and here's a crazy thing. Yeah, quit. I'm excited to get on Eileen's insurance. That's what I'm actually really excited about. Hairdo. Right. On paper, I don't make a lot of money, which is why I get a subsidy. Like my business makes more than I do. Right? But even that amount of money, which I pay myself, I only pay myself like $25,000 a year. Bill. Garbage insurance. Garbage insurance. There, dude. A lot of hospitals do, but you gotta know how to work the system. I don't. Like I've been hearing that from people who work there. But it's what's wild is everyone talks about like state taxes. The most amount of money I ever paid in state taxes was 1 year I paid $1,200. I lived in California for a year, state taxes. But on average, it was $800. Right now, I'm paying $2,400 in insurance a year, $2,500. So the way I look at it is, I'm paying more now for less when it comes to my medical. Yeah, and 9 years in, or 8 years in Los Angeles, the most I paid in state taxes in a year was $800 or $1,200. I don't have a dog in any like political fight. I just have a dog in the where can I afford to live fight. You know what I mean? Right now, Florida, better. Not much better, but it's better. So tuners are just trying to build up clean highlights, bright gold. Beautiful, look at that shit. There, dude. We talk about whatever we talk about. You didn't ruin no vibes. Sure, it's a subject many people in the chat actually can relate to. Oh, let's see if we can go one step further. Couldn't have got out at a better time, honestly, for Duke. Honestly, like revenue has been tanking online since like 2019 and 23. It tanked so hard I wouldn't have been able to afford rent almost the same month that I left California, like almost that month. But I would have been getting evicted. Yeah, Quinn, do they still have a white gold? They probably do, I just don't have it. I'm just gonna use silver. GW style. I'm gonna use that. Just kind of tip some angles. I'll grab a little of the bright gold to lower the opacity a little bit. Blend that in. Just kind of run it like a really loose tracer. Same thing, just take a little bright gold, a little noosh, a little moisture. You got bright, rich, and white. Yeah, I know there was a white gold. I mean, I assume they still make it. I just don't have it. Araquid. You have it in one of the small bottles from back in the day? Just peeking some of these edges with just a little bit of the silver mixed in. Erdu says there were 2 consecrators in doing painting Monument Kenny. There were some others later, but I've never been following this guy for a long time. Yeah, like over the years, we just Heritage. We just celebrated our 15-year next level painting. We commissioned YouTube battle reports, tutorials, live streaming. Our hands in a lot of eyes, It's all kind of past its tipping point. And I love a true metallic workup. I do. What I don't like is a, slap on the gold and wash it workup. For streaming purposes. That's definitely battle ready. I teach that in my course. But building up your metallic like that is just as pretty as an MM. And Hammer, I hate it when you say that. When I say what? Oh, the tipping point thing? Hammer says he spent a decent amount of time thinking about what it would take to get me to be the prominent painter on the scene again. Well, I mean, like, Disturbed. Did you listen to Disturbed in 2001? Like, they're still relevant. They still make music. They still get paid. But their fame, that was the spike. And it's will never be that again. Anything they do is an artificial bump, right? Like it's a bump promoting, get you to buy tickets to their new concert or whatever, right? But they're not gonna, they can't, but they're not like on the rise, because that's the part of the tipping point. When you're on the rise, that's all valuable. But you can't rise forever. Then the new thing comes out and people still listen to Disturbed. It's just, there's a book called Tipping Point. Read it. So it's not like, I can do stuff for sure, Banehammer, to spin the wheels up again. That's a young man's game. That's the other problem. You know? I used to fall asleep in this chair every day at like 2 a.m. 12 hours painting. Like for 6 years. Right? And then after that due was put in, then I was able to, through like YouTube video creation, podcasts, and everything, then I was able to find Twitch. So I was able to put that up. And I spent equal amount of time refunded into exploding Twitch. Falling asleep in my chair every day till 2 a.m. You know? Patreon, spooling Patreon, falling asleep in my chair till 2 a.m. Now, and so I can do all those things again, which work. Falling asleep again in my chair till 2 a.m. Put out the videos like I used to, everything, but I'm 42. It's really hard to do that now. That's a young man's game, dog. So we're just surfing the tipping point down. Hopefully it doesn't go so down that I have to go to work at Target. That's like the reality. The hairdo talks about a partner. But one of my scaling issues for a long time, Hairdo and Hammer, was like having an employee, right? That was one of my scaling issues for a long time. But here's the thing, I couldn't afford an employee. I was always in an income level of growth in my business that I couldn't afford to hire someone. Because it wouldn't, like the money I would give them there'd be no return on that. It would just take time off my plate. I never got big enough. Yeah, Quinn says I barely watch painting live streams except for a long time. Except for you. Don't get much out of them. Yeah. That's the other thing. Not even for everyone. I don't watch battle reports and I don't listen to podcasts. But I'm on a podcast and I used to make battle reports. Not for everyone. Nordog says, would you be able to teach art in school? I mean, I have to go to college and get a degree. I do this because I can't do college and get degrees. Army painter washes. A little noosh, a little black, a little soft tone. I think you need like a bachelor's to be a substitute. You need to pass a para test to be like what Darlene is. Well, I can technically be a para in elementary school. We're gonna hit these nuts. Stipples. You teach with a two. Yeah, there's a loophole even here, dude, for it. Better than working at Target, your dog? Probably. Less liability though. Some of the stuff Eileen tells me about, like, I don't think I can do that. Like some kid she's like, this kid pulled my hair today. Like, ooh. Ew. Answer for helping. And I let them pull my hair until they let go. And, you know, and blah, 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 blah. And you're a fucking legend. Like, I don't think I could have controlled my automatic response. See, I'm just stippling the wash into where I want it to go. Not trying to cover it. Nordog says, I'd rather be a full-blown hobo. No, I actually had this conversation yesterday with a student. I would rather live in a bush than go back to work. I've been fired from every job I've ever had. Tells you something. There, I either had to get something going for myself, or just live that life, like that, live the drifter between jobs life. Got something going myself. Characters, I'm so happy I joined the army when I did. The years and years nowadays, worked my ass off. Yeah, I went to the recruiter's office when I was 19 or 20. Kara Quinn. That was my one of my first ideas. It was in Southern Command. I did my ASVAT. I talked to the Navy, Army, and Marines recruiter. All of them wanted me. I got a good enough score to get in. But they all three. This is when I was 19, 20. 2001, 2002, 2003. All of them said I was too fat. Every single one. No exceptions. They would not take me. Then later, they changed their policies. Right? And my recruiter kept calling me like for years. All the way through to almost I was 30, bro. Door dog, you're fine with your current job. 10 years, nice. Yeah, because you've never been fired. Oh, you were in the military and then self-employed.
Hey man, I'll take some of that curry goat rice and peas.
There, quit. It was like after 9/11 when everyone was joining. So they wouldn't take you they wouldn't take GEDs. They wouldn't take anyone who didn't graduate college or high school because they had so much recruitment happening that they just started creating more and more rules. So you could not have a tattoo. You had to have your high school diploma in your hand, and you couldn't be fat. They were just like, nope, 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 nope. And like 2 years later, Sergeant Arafat, that was her name, the recruiter. She was like, yo, you still want it? I'll send someone to your house right now. Like, we'll fucking take you right now. And I was like, nah, I'm good now. They didn't give a shit, bro. I saw like these 3 dudes standing in the recruiter's office with their GEDs. And then a guy just made an announcement, hey, just so you guys know, no GEDs. And like 3 guys got up and left. They were like, what? Nothing. They were so strict. Honestly, secretly, Kara Quinn. Probably the best thing that ever happened to me, right? I was fat as fuck. Wouldn't be doing this right now. Doing something completely different for sure. For these smaller details, I'm willing to get a little bit more in there. Looking good. So I got all the nuts washed. Some of the finer detail separating some of the feathers and the fur. Inside the nooks and crannies. That is a sick gold, bro. I'm happy with that. A little bit right there. All right. Gold on the armor. Check. Right there. We did it. True metallic workup. Cut it. We'll publish it on Patreon. This is it. This is all. This is the whole palette right here. That's it. Gravity says, I was a recruiter during 9/11. What was it for you? Yeah, there's hold on, let me go grab this lid. We're gonna do a whip session. Sarah Quinn went in 1980. That's crazy. Gravity, you were 8808. Snubs. Yeah, he's like, our dummies were smarter than others. Yeah, your dummies had to like balance reactors. Oh yeah, I remember that. Poor dog. Yeah, no, it's probably, like I said, it's secretly the best thing that ever happened to me. Because it was like me and my two buddies were trying to get in at the same time. And they did end up, when they were trying to track us down later, when they changed the rules, didn't get one of my buddies to go. And it completely changed, like, his trajectory for his life. And I don't see how that would have led me to where I'm in this moment. And where I'm at this moment, I'll take it. Take this. You know what I mean? I'm happy. At the time, I was just like hyped up on serving my country and like that idea. And I was hyped, and also like I didn't have anything going on. Like those ideas were big motivators. And then later they were like, you want in now? I'm like, no, I'm good. Chilling. All right, exclamation point whip. It is the month ender. I got it. We are, in fact, giving away the Orc plushies to the final four. Currently, Saruman, Captain Banehammer, Steve Musket. And we're going to be pulling the prizes for the Battle Ready dice boxes at the end of the show. I am, in fact, a moth. It is Halloween. Sarah Quinn, Oh yeah, the orcs. Because it's Orktober. Well, get them posted up for Orkvember. Yeah. Humanity's a Theory, one of the projects I started years ago and finally got the tabletop ready. God, it's an awesome model. I think I remember when you were airbrushing this. Yeah. Minding about hobbies. Happy Halloween. I love Lamp. The Silver Shield, thank you for the follow. We got some hype in the chat for that raid. Painting Bites, what's up? Exclamation point whip. Brad is a theory. Working on his drag. What is that called? I know it's the drag car. Agrippa. Shock. Jump. Dragster, because it teleports. Agrippa says, got the front half of the Terminator project done. We're working on the shields. Looks so nice. Oh shit, my man Chin Kuza. Thanks to my brother. The old schooler right there, man. Just chilling on this momentous occasion. Halloween. The month ender. Tang Clan giveaway. Orktober giveaways. My brother's birthday today. Well, I love that. Exclamation point whip. Nights are so, these death wing terminators are so bad. Chinkuza, how you doing, bro? Chinkuza, man, you won one of the first legendary giveaways back in the day, the Angel Knight. Never forget. Chilling, waiting on pizza. Or you get into some Mr. Mash. Yeah, throw him up and whip, dog. Aha. We got it. That was an old school army painter workup. We revisited it a few years later. Easy peasy, Thousand Suns, batch time. Let's go. There he goes. Easy peasy, easily becoming a prolific army painter. Look at this guy. Got all your airbrushing mapped out. World of Tanks. Haven't heard that for a while. That's how I met Jason Craze. He was a World of Tanks streamer. In-tone experiment. That's nice. Let's see if I can go like one or two more passes toward fleshier, attractively. Like, you know what I mean? Like subtractive layering, close a little bit more flesh. One or two more passes. Easy. It's good. But I love that base. That's a great starting point. Shadows are great. Is that my baby? What are you doing over there? Want some special makeup light? There's some of this light with you. Is that good? Instead of doing your makeup all by yourself in the other room, you can decide to do it in here. She loves using my red grass. My red grass light for like anything nail or makeup related. Jinkuza says Jason and me were also one of his first follows on Twitch. Oh, here's the Tuesday meal that you cooked from scratch. Hell yeah. Easy peasy, cooked up from scratch, authentic Korean food dinner last Tuesday. Damn. You'd be an awesome dude to know for a house party. I know anybody who can make that. I turn my noise gate up. Was that baby? She's so funny. Oh, let me mute it because she's gonna be embarrassed if I don't mute it. I got paper towel jacked. Smitty! What's up, brother? Long time, homie. Everyone knows that we gotta wrap it up on time at 8. Do our giveaways. You told her like 8:30, right? Because I looked in the chat and you said some shit like 7. Okay. Chinkuza, you still have tons of supplies I sent you from back in the day? Earl Dunk, you replaced most of your paint with Monument now? That's awesome. Kara Quinn, there were some banging Korean places down by Fort Carson I used to go to when I was in Colorado Springs. I miss that shit. Agrippa, here's where I'm at with the rest of the Deathwing project. Oh, the shields are looking good. I like this. Chikuza, I can't believe you're finally running low after all these years. Banhammer, your local game store had a Night Storis on the clearance rack for 40% off. 2 of them somehow came home with you. Bama. Not exactly my extra credit, but it's my attempt to respect colors and build up highlights before washing. I think it's a fail to add more to the base color mix. Where are we at in our lessons? We haven't gotten to the 3rd lesson yet, right? Steven Musket. Yeah, so stop fucking with capes. Capes is actually the first lesson of 201. Don't be washing no capes. Don't be doing no nonsense. Just put the cape aside. This is a great cape for that lesson. Just put it aside. Good. Steven Musket. It's a good practice to be in. In my experience, though, You don't necessarily need to varnish it to do the detail edge washing. Like you just saw me do a little washing, but it's never a bad practice to be in for your extra credit. Shinkuza says, I had a long break because life happened. The girl I was with didn't like me streaming and painting and gaming, but I'm getting back into the swing of things again. My dad said I need to start painting again. Your partner does absolutely have an impact on things like that. I share my hobby space is shared with my wife. She's in here right now. She's so cute. This is a great starting place for that lesson. Agrippa. Banhammer. Big ass whip today. Finished my first full army. How about the Death Guard? It's crazy that you finished the Night Haunts before your Death Guard. Because you were painting Death Guard back in the day before you came back to the stream. Easy Peasy says, wait a minute, I thought Kenny was supposed to be the lamp. Turns out I'm the moth. I can hear you. Speak up.
It would be selfish if makes you the moth and you love the moth.
I love lamp.
Would you like the moth? I do this for you.
I love the lamp because I am a moth. And Eileen is the light of my life. So Gravity's a Theory says, my wife is a hobby enabler. And Chinkuza says, I need to find a hobby enabler. Damn, these look good, Banhammer. There's nothing quite like it. It's such an elite feeling to finish your army. Great job. Back on the Death Guard grind. Shinkuza, you never finish any of your armies. It's time. It's never too late. I love the color scheme. Death Guard. Oh, and some terrain. Printed this out. This is really nice. Your AI costume. Is that like a trend I missed today? Oh, you're going to your first Road Trader tournament on the 15th? The Night Haunt Banhammer? That's awesome. Exclamation point, whip it out. $35 left. Your LGS Discord called Your Night Haunts Criminally Clean. Love that. Let's give away 3 wild card tickets. Exclamation point, wild card. We give away a ticket every $100 generated on the show for the big Battle Ready box Watain Clan giveaway at the end of the show. Also, we're giving away the Squig plushie dice bags today to the final 4. Soromon, Captain Banhammer, currently Steve Muskie. Need more light, baby? You can turn the overhead light on if you want. So much light in here. Three minutes on the clock, guys. Exclamation point wild card to get a free raffle ticket. Prize drawing tonight. Roughly 33 minutes. Exclamation point whip if you still want to throw up a whip during this 3 minutes. Let me know. It's Halloween escalating for you guys. People knocking on your door. I'm asking, man. Yeah. That's the rules. We turn our light off. Sun's down. Sun's still up, or you are, Gwen, that's right. Yeah. I feel like it's probably mostly over on our street, right? Take my lady to a little speakeasy where we can get secret drinks. Minute on the clock. 6 is the highest one. Musket. Recoil says, how do you order a secret drink? Via hand gesture or code? I'm assuming a handshake. Are you ready, Recoil? Kara Quinn. Chaotic. Congratulations. Yeah, Kara Quinn, you got a few entries in there. We got one more to do. Just waiting for recoil. Kara Quinn and Chaotic. And Go Boy. Can't forget about old Go Boy. The dice bags are final 4, Paraquin. So that's the top D. The dice box is the raffle tickets. But the dice box is Watang. They're both orc themed. Locking into the obesity cradle, moving my moth cape.
And his name is John C.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Plushie. Let me get some strong man love in chat for easy peasy. All right, so we're looking good. We got the metal locked in. Easy peasy. So now what I want to do is I want to work up some of the leathers. And I want to get this pelt locked in. So let's just toss this metallic parchment out because it's going to infect what I'm trying to do. I need another paper towel because I got paper towel jacked earlier. Gonna grab just like one of these regular little parchments right here. Dark Horse tuning in. What's up, brother? All right. He's got a little mahogany out here. And my lady actually created a somewhat understandable organization structure for my paints when she puts them away. So I have like a row of actives of paints I'm actively using, which I do keep adding to, but it makes her, when she categorizes the paints for me, it makes it actually easy to understand what she did. Let's grab classic golden brown, I'm thinking. Maybe. What is my name? Use the shit out of golden brown. Struggling to see it. Wait, there it is. It's not just a random pile of various paints anymore. Ludicrous. That's what Garrett Quinn says. Easy peasy. Are you organized with your paints? Oh yeah, you did show me a show. He said, yeah. So what we have here is mahogany and golden brown. Got my fucking off hat. So let's start with this little belt. Maybe a little noosh. Do not. Got alcohol though. I have alcohol. More than that. The lady's doing her makeup, and spoiler alert, she's bad at it. Because she hardly ever uses it. I'm sorry, baby, that sucks. She said from the back, oh my god, it's burning my fucking eye. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of sketching. Some quick highlights. On his belt. Because it's like knotted over itself. And it does have all sorts of little skulls embedded in it. It's like GW had the decency, at least on the box art, to paint it like it was like, you know, leather work versus somehow I got baby skulls on my belt, you know? Running a couple of cute tracers. Maybe I want to get a little get ivory involved. And then a wash. A quick little tracer. We haven't touched the armor yet. That'd be like one of the last things I do. Because I know I'm going to get random stray brush strokes on it. So I'd rather do all like the highlights and stuff in kind of like one cleanup phase. Let's go back a step in our mix. Oh, chilling right there. Eileen actually did the impossible. Found the one transparent black I had in his room somewhere. I had hidden. And I've been waiting to use this. And what I want is to get the transparent black, and so he's got some of those rubber connection joints. They've been bothering me. So I'm just sending the black in to cover those. Here. It's classic stipple heart pull. There's one here, but it's behind the shield, so I'm not gonna with it. Let's take some of the mahogany black mixed together. He's got these like pads back here. And I imagine these to be like leather headrests. Okay. Lion pelt. Use a little mahogany. Let's grab a little golden brown. Uh-oh. The light of my life.
It's like some Chinese, Japanese, I don't know what. It's usually sweet.
Yeah.
It's like the Asian cat from Aristocrat. See?
I had that suspicion that it might look that way. It might not be optimized. Want to switch?
It's really too late. I hate the whole outfit.
You can put, I can just wear it.
No, I look good. Can you put this on for me? When you finish?
When I finish what? Painting?
I guess.
She wants me to clasp her Pandora. Cadix says, I'm guessing you're a moth attracted to the light bulb. Yeah. She's a lampshade.
Oh my god,
You're not going to show me your little hat? It's a lampshade. And I'm a moth. But it might not be easily identifiable as a lampshade.
I am. I'm the light.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow makes it worse. You got lipstick on your teeth.
When don't I?
It's true. She never wears makeup, guys. Oh, she always wears makeup, guys. Yannick Painting said he knew what it was as soon as you walked by. So I'm thinking we kind of have to lean into the lion pelt, guys, and there's only 12 minutes left. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to take a little noosh, golden brown. I'm going to start heart pulling. Like the with the what little fur they give me. And there's plenty of noosh. Trying to build up like that golden pelt. but it's extremely low opacity. Okay, quit. I bought a backup bag of candy this morning just in case. The Snicker bars are so small. They got one letter, just the N. Oh my god, like little squares. I've seen those. Okay, let's go back to the mahogany. Cut and split it a little bit. Semi-opaque. So we're just taking mahogany plus golden brown, low opacity. We're running a second pass. Kind of texture lines. Right over the texture lines we already built. Because it has like this like kind of very low detail, like kind of just random little tufts of fur in the artwork. I'm trying to go with that, you know? Gonna build it up and maintain some contrast. I wonder what they did, if there's a picture of it in here. Maybe on the box somewhere. I'd have to go online. But they also painted their cape green. I'm gonna go more stipple. And I wonder how much the backpack covers that. Six minutes left, guys. So you can still see plenty of it. So we got to make sure it looks nice. We gotta really tighten up. Put little lines here. There's little heart pulls. Try to get nice and skinny right here.
Trying to run.
4 minutes left. That's right. Shout out to Prequel. 4 minutes on the squig timer. Pretty good stopping point. Got all the gold locked in. True metallic workup. We got his little belt, leather. And we got a good starting place on the lion pelt. Grime Time Painting says happy Halloween, Kenny. I will have something new and different next week. I can't wait, brother. Extremely happy with our progress on the lion so far. Honestly, this is an easy paint job, guys. This tutorial should be extremely easy to follow. I see a lot of not to insult anybody on the internet. I see a lot of pretty shoddy lions on the internet, and I think a lot of it has to do with no sub-assembly, no airbrushing. Oh, killed my, that's okay. Two minutes left.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap, pain on the brain. Flow the heat, but my chaos won't wane. Trace the lines fine and brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pull heavy, but the colors gleam. Twitch stream live, we chasing the thrill. Kenny Boo chain vibes, spending time to my will. Next level painting, yeah, we breaking the frame. Literal best of all days, no two are the same. Brush, spray, chaos, we redefine art. Live in the beats lab, tearing worlds apart.
Steven Musket, where are you pulling the playlist from? And what's the dollar amount to get this song? You have to ask Recoil about this song. My normal playlist is Monster Cat. It's a $5 a month subscription. License.
Mixing pigments like potions, I'm brewing a storm. Art in the chaos, breaking every norm. Hobo life whispers, but I'm tracing gold. Each stroke a story that's waiting to unfold. Airbrush sings like a jet in the sky. Kenny's got the fire, no need to ask why. Florida heat, but we stay ice cold. Next level vibes, watch the magic unfold. Heart pull deep, yeah, the rhythm don't lie. Wash away down, let the sparks fly. Tracer chasing dreams in a neon glow. Chaos in control, it's the only way to go. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. We gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah.
Okay, one more wild card pool, guys.
Pants and your panties.
1 minute
Shit on the floor.
on the clock. Can I get Saruman, Easy Peasy, Captain Banhammer, and Stephen Musket in the Sacred Scroll for dice bag plushies, courtesy Integrity Bags? Recoil. And add them to the Top D Grand Prix list as well. What we're going to do is we're going to pull the name. We're going to pull the names for the Watai Clan Battle Ready boxes, 4 names. And then on Tuesday, I'll do Mega Gift Bag Raffle and t-shirts and everything. So we know who won the plushies. Booyah. We're about to find out who won the boxes, but we'll do all that other stuff on Tuesday. I won't reset it on Tuesday, Buddy Funster. I'll let you guys have Tuesday still, because I missed a day this month. So we got to add KR Quinn again to the list. When the list looks good, let me know. Recoil. List is good. Yeah, I see it. I confirm. I see you added it. And these are in the order they came in too, which I prefer. All right, guys. We're going to pull these 4 names again. Then on Tuesday, I'll do the Mega Gift Bag. And I'll do t-shirt giveaways. There's order of placement. There's order of victory. No AI scramble. Let the chips fall how they will fall. Watai Clan rides forever. Orktober comes to its conclusion with these 4 names. Starting with Banhammer, did you win your own box? So I'm assuming take all Banhammers off the list. Do you want me to take all Banhammers off the list, or are you trying to win your own box? It says take me off. Remove all instances of Banhammer. Banhammer has been removed. Banhammer forever. All right. Here's the real. That was just a test. Castle. Let's get that name on the scroll. Beat Dominator, it looks like. That's another old schooler. Congrats to Beat Dominator. Get that on the scroll. 2 more. Waiting from the green light. Who is it? Is it Nordog? Nordog. Grats. So close, Karaquin. Last one. Is that Kilty O'Neill? Fucking Kilty O'Neill. There it is. Congratulations. So that concludes the Watang giveaway. I'll sign all that. We've got a full list of giveaways, all signed this month. Thank you guys for your support. Eileen and I appreciate it. Thank you for all the congratulations and well wishes for our marriage and the money. Really appreciate that. It went really far this month. We're gonna set up for a big raid. You gonna say bye to them?
Thank you. Bye.
Isn't she so cute? All right, we're gonna set this raid in motion, guys. Then I'm gonna go put my going out pants on. Where are we sending the raid tonight, Recoil? I don't think he's on. Oh, he's on. Easy Peasy's on. She's like, yeah, he is. I saw his ass. Shout out to Recoil, our mod. We couldn't have done it without him. What? I'm setting up a raid. I wish you guys can see how mean she was to me when she's off camera. I said 8:30. Don't get it twisted. I text you that shit. It's not what I said in the text. It doesn't matter what you said. Okay, I'm sorry. It matters what you say. She hit me. She threw a chancla. A chancla. They all laughed. Latino life. That's right. The Latino experience. All right, guys. See you in the flip. Bring the length, the girth, and the positivity to your boy. Easy peasy. As always, until we meet again, play on players.
Shave vibes, bending time to my